welcome to all our viewers around the world. Each time we'll be bringing you compelling and inspiring profiles. Each and every storyteller gets us closer to people who have the power to bring in change and make a difference. We'll be bringing you the full story behind the names. This is Story of Success with me, Rania Lazabi. Today we have a very special story. We'll zoom in to enjoy those glamorous moments of success. Then we'll zoom out to see what was behind the scene.
Mohamad Askar, born in 1947 in Egypt, completed his degree in business administration at the Higher Institute of Finance and Commerce in 1967. Upon his graduation, his first job was an economic analyst at the Egyptian Ministry of Economy and Foreign Trade. In 1972, he joined GAPCO, the leading joint venture of a company operating in Egypt, while working on his postgraduate studies at the AUC, where he finished his master's degree. In 1974, he joined the sales force of Toyota Motors in United Arab Emirates in Abu Dhabi. In 1977, he became head of the membership department at the British Chamber of Commerce in London in recognition of his deep business contacts in Egypt and the Gulf. In 1980, Toyota Motor Corporation again used his expertise as a marketing and sales manager of the newly opened agency in Cairo. In 1985, he started his own advertising agency and marketing business. In 1990, he became the sales and marketing manager of Farm Freed's Dutch joint venture with Americana, the leading food company in the Middle East. In 1996, he started a private business as a marketing and sales promotion consultant. Mr. Askar has traveled extensively around the world, visiting around 30 countries. He's currently a board member of the ATC, it's the Automobile and Touring Club of Egypt, since 2012, and the chairman of its Custom and Foreign Affairs Committee. He's also on the Finance, Activities, Sports and Public Relations Committee of the ATC.
Mr. Mohamad Askar, welcome to our program, Story of Success.
Good evening. Thank you very much.
We'll kick up by asking you about your beginnings. Not that early beginning.
Yes, not that early.
Let's jump about 18 years or so.
18 years. Okay, 18 years I was graduated and I joined the Higher Institute of Finance and Commerce, where I studied Commerce and Business Administration. When I graduated, my age was 20. Unfortunately, this time was during the war of 1967, and all chances were very limited, and the world was bleak to us as a younger generation. So I read an ad in the newspaper for the Ministry of Finance and Commerce looking for employees. So I applied. Luckily, I joined. So I worked in the bureau of the minister for about a couple of months. Then I joined the Department of Foreign Exchange. As a matter of fact, you know, the government has some sort of routine and slow tempo. So I really didn't find myself very much. So I was all the time looking forward to change. So when I was offered a job in an oil company, American joint venture oil company, I moved and joined the oil industry, where I started a different career as an accountant.
New experience?
New experience. Well, the background is the same because I'm a commerce graduate, but I mean, of course, the type of work is different, and the tempo is very different. Actually, this experience gave me a chance to know better how the American system works. Everything is fast, teamwork is essential, punctuality in coming to work. I was 7:15 a.m. on my desk till 3:30. So this was a very good experience in my life.
of being a desk person keeps looking for another working environment more fulfilling, where everything is fast, teamwork is key, punctuality is pillar, hard work is essential.
Then you left.
Then
this
again, I'm not a desk person. I don't like to stick to my desk. So I was searching, and then I read an ad for a company in the Gulf in Dubai. Nobody knows where Dubai was.
At that time?
At that time, yes, of course. And I applied, and I was recruited, and then I left in 1974 to the Emirates, where I joined this car manufacturer as a senior salesman. And I worked there for about 3 years, and I was promoted. I quickly moved from a senior salesman to a showroom manager.
What was special about your job there?
Actually, it was quite interesting to me to meet lots of different culture. The Arabs are very nice, especially the people of the Emirates. I enjoyed my stay there very much, except it was not very enlightening in terms of acquiring knowledge. I felt that I'm being consumed in whatever information or knowledge I enjoyed. So again, I was looking for a different chance. Then I had the chance to go to England and to join the Arab-British Chamber of Commerce. And this was a challenging experience, indeed.
Tell us a little bit more about this.
Well, it was the period of Mr. Callahan as a Prime Minister, and this was a Labour Party. Labour Party was more or less very lenient towards immigrants and outsiders going to England to work. This remained for about a couple of months, and then Mrs. Thatcher, the Iron Lady, came. And this was actually, it did not affect me in that sense, because I had a work permit. I suffered no problems.
One of your keys to success, from my point of view, it's your adaptability. Being able to launch new initiatives, leave a job, joining another, go to a new country looking for another job many times. How did you have this character built in yourself?
Well, it seems to be a gifted nature. I don't know.
I think so.
It's I don't know whether it's a gift or not.
We've been talking about the interview. You told me, I don't feel why I'm doing this.
Yes, really, I don't know. It's maybe faith.
But as I go through your CV, it's quite obvious. It's a real talent. Be able to start again and again.
Thank you for the compliment.
In fact, it's not a compliment. It's true.
I know. I think I have the faith. I have confidence in my capabilities. I have confidence in my knowledge. And as you said, being able to get adapted to different situations.
From where did you draw this confidence? Is it derived from being able to join many jobs in different places, have many experiences, or from where did you?
I'm a good performer. So I like very much, or I try to do whatever I do properly, in shape, as the book says, as they say. So maybe this helped me during my career.
He opens up about his parents' support, how his grandmother and his mother, though sharing contradictory personalities, both were parts of building who he is now.
I had my grandmother, whom I adore. She was one of the very kind persons I've ever met.
What was special about her?
She was a saint. She was very kind. She was. She's got a heart that
love
can
provider.
Love provider, and she can give love to everyone. And actually, this is one of the things that gave me.
I was just reading that love brings about confidence.
This is yes. I agree. I cannot agree less. It's true. And I always loved the way she treated the people around her. She was a giving person. I'm not as giving as she was, as a matter of fact. But I try to help people as much as I can.
What touch did she put on you?
Kindness. Openness with people.
Who else?
My mother. My mother is a very strong, she was a very strong
She shared
lady.
the same characteristics?
Pardon?
She shared the same characteristics of her mother?
No, she was contrary to my grandmother. She was a very strong personality, and she used to, and she had a drive, and she knew what she wants to do, and she was pushing us as kids to follow a path and follow a pattern and have a goal. No, my mother was a lovely lady.
Outside the family, who else affected you?
I don't know, maybe people I read about, professionals, successful professionals whom I wanted to follow their path. But other than that, I don't have a particular person that was a real, what you call, inspirer or something.
Yeah. Okay, we'll return back to talk about your adaptability. Tell us a little bit more about that.
I'm a good listener. I listen more than I talk. I don't know whether this is a virtue or a curse, but sometimes it's a virtue and sometimes it's a curse. But my adaptability comes from my desire to know more, to try to be helpful with. I like to know people.